Yes, yes, y'all, and it don't stop. Diva Speak, y'all. Episode 42. Crazy. This week's Superwoman of the Week goes to Serena Williams. Yes, not because she's banging Common, but because she won the Australian Open. And it's amazing that not only did she win the singles, her and her sister won the doubles. I mean, some people thought that the Williams sisters would be like a Macaulay Culkin scenario on the Child Star tip. Remember when Macaulay Culkin was popping? He was in My Girl, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, The Good Son. He was popping, and then... Not Serena and Venus, no. They were child stars on the tennis circuit, then they became adult stars, and now they're still adult stars. You can't keep us down. So now we got a black president, we got a black head of the RNC, we got a black coach at the winner of the Super Bowl, and now we got Serena winning the Australian Open. I would say it's a good year for the black folks. If that ain't some super shit, I don't know what it is. Go shorty, it's a big up. We gon' party like it's a big up. Gon' sip Bacardi like it's a letdown. And you know we don't give a fuck cause it's a letdown. This week's big up is an interesting one. You see, when I first heard about this whole 50 Cent roast beef, I was like, come on, Fifth, why you getting at that man? Until I found out that roast got at 50 first. That's like the Matumbo finger. If you're gonna go against 50 Cent, you better have the IQ of an MIT grad student, the bank account of Bill Gates, and the music catalog of Quincy Jones, circa 1986. Ross has none of these, which makes me question his sanity. But the big up this week goes to 50 for not only handling this beef in an interesting way. He basically molly-whopped Rouse and his entire career. How did he do it, Dave? When you bring somebody baby mama up to New York and have her sing like a canary and then put her in a fur coat while Isn't She Lovely is playing? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? And I mean, you can't be mad at Tia because shit, this nigga Ross had her in court trying to get money for the baby. So if 50 gonna come through and hold you down, well, that's the game. And you never hate the player, you hate the game. And 50 gets the big up this week for winning the game, not in a Steelers Cardinals fashion where he just barely kept the ball in bounds, but more like in an Obama he waz up that ass kind of way. As we say on the music side of things, for a letdown. Speaking of mollywops and beefs, now, at the point that we are shooting this is still skeptical, but it's a letdown that this could even be skepticized. So at the Grammys, Chris Brown and Rihanna were supposed to be there. Chris Brown was supposed to perform. Earlier in the day though, word got out that they had gotten in a car accident. And then word got out that they got into a fight where he punched her in the face. Apparently, Chris Brown and Rihanna were sitting in a car and argument ensued and he snuffed her in the face. He left, she called the cops, he turned himself in later that evening. All the while, neither of them went to the Grammys and supposedly Rihanna has a black eye. Now, some say that the reason why he punched her in the face was because she may have given him herpes. I don't know. All I know is that you don't punch women in the face. Now, there was a wise man who once said, I would never hit a woman, but I'll shake the shit out of her. But I mean, let's not jump to conclusions all the way, because he could have easily just got hype in the car and was crumping and was like, poof. And the thing about it is that now it's all got to get cleared up. And that is a tough mess to clear up. Because let me tell you something. You didn't just hit somebody. Supposedly you hit Riri. And I don't know if you know this, Chris, but pretty much everybody has come to love Riri. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. We find ourselves in the midst of another short-ass Black History Month, where we here at Diva Speak TV, in pursuit of a brighter future, take a look at history's mistakes so we can never make them again. Yes, it is time for another sad moment in Black history. Once upon a time in the city of Queens, New York, there were 4 young men who decided to start a clothing brand. Now, these men weren't necessarily stylish or hip, but they had some money connects, so they figured, why not? This week's sad moment in Black history goes to the clothing brand FUBU, also known as For Us, By Us, implying that this was for Black people and by Black people. The thing about it is that a lot of Black people were like, hey, that ain't for me. I was growing up in Orlando, Florida at the time, where FUBU blanketed our city like a fresh white snow on Christmas morning in Connecticut. It was ridiculous. So many colors. Then they had the FUBU jerseys, Dirty South, West Coast. Then this guy got involved. He liked FUBU so much he wanted a piece of the FUBU pie. FUBU was a brand though that never looked good. It was never fly. I don't care how many times it was worn in a video. And how do you name a brand For Us, By Us? Does that mean white people can't wear it? Are you trying to make money? Because who makes a brand that white people can't wear and that's trying to make money? Does that make any sense? And you know, it only remained a clothing line for 2 seconds because then they want to start getting in front of the camera. Oh, you thought it was just going to be jeans and t-shirts. Like, wait, are y'all a rap group? Is FUBU a rap group or a clothing line? Can somebody let me know? Then they came with FUBU Platinum. As if Iceberg wasn't already annoying with the Goofy and the Pluto. Now we had grown-ass men rockin' Fat Albert. Whose bright idea was this? We know that there was Carl Kanai. We know that there was cross colors. We understand. But those brands, though they came and went, were solid in their commitment to at least trying to make some dope shit. FUBU was just a big boo-boo. If you're gonna make some stuff that's for us and by us, can you at least make that shit hot? Well, that is another episode of Diva Speak TV right there for you. Shout outs to rtechnyc.com for bringing us the best in graphic design. Also, big up to my peoples over there. This is 50 and the rest of our blog and site consortium. Also want to give a hefty big up to Karma Loop TV. Make sure you check out my new show, Diva Y'all, on karmalooptv.com, premiering this week. Also, you can catch Amanda Diva live with Jay Davey at Webster Hall on March 7th if you are in NYC, so I know you want to check that out. And right here, I have the link to my first single, which you hear playing right now, off my upcoming free P, Spandex, Rhymes, and Soul. Download it, share it with your friends. We got a new single for you next week. Yes, the free P, meaning it's a free EP. Spandex, Rhymes, and Soul is coming to you on March 4th. It's gonna be a good one. Tell a friend. Charge you for your hopes, then fish them pennies from the wishing well. Hell in a backpack, I send them on this track. Break banks and backs.